biggest thing that stood out to you from the Miami Heat last night?
Well, number one, the Celtics have a great defense, but the Miami Heat could not shoot the ball. You have two starters in Kyle Lowry and Max Strus that didn't score a field goal. Lowry's 0 for 6, Strus is 0 for 9. Butler hasn't been himself. Remember game one, Butler, 41 points, went to the line 18 times. He went to the line 4 times
Isn't that
last
just
night.
the injury, though, Dave?
Yeah, I really think so. I mean, they need Jimmy Butler, and without Tyler Hero, they just don't have any offensive creators. Like, you're watching the game, like, you can feel them looking around, being like, how do we get a basket without Butler?
So why weren't they able to get it going, especially, do you think, in the third quarter? It was a game until, like, they were not in control, but they were leading until then.
They were leading. It felt good for them. But in the third quarter, the Celtics have come out, and they've done this a few times in this series, and they play great defense. They've got Robert Williams running out, blocking three-point shots. Like, Time Lord has made a huge difference in this series, and their defense really locked up. And again, like, they just don't have a creator. Like, I never thought I'd say this, but they really miss Tyler Hero in particular, because he's someone who can get his own shot. You can just set picks for him. He can create. He can pass. And they just don't have Butler and Hero and Lowry. It's just
Lowry. I mean, like, you bring in Kyle Lowry, and now he's not really Kyle Lowry, and Butler's not really Jimmy Butler, and Hero hasn't been good these playoffs, but now is banged up too. It's a problem. Joel Embiid tweeted that Miami needs another star. What do you make of that?
Well, I don't know why the S was capitalized. That was my first takeaway. I was like, why is the S capitalized? And what Joel Embiid
Capital
is doing,
S star.
A lot of people are saying, like, oh, maybe Joel Embiid is trying to put himself in the Heat. No, he's not. You know what he's doing? Exactly what his name says, Troel Embiid. He's trolling Bam Adebayo. They have a second star. It is Bam Adebayo, but Bam Adebayo has not been Bam Adebayo, especially when Robert Williams is available. Bam Adebayo, remember that game 3? He had assists. He's playmaking.
Well, that was Kyle Lowry, right? Kyle Lowry helps him out, as Jay Will points out.
Yeah, and it was great. And also, Time Lord wasn't playing. But Bam Adebayo hasn't been himself. And if you look at the stats looked pretty good last night, but it's just the eye test didn't look good last night. It just seems like he cannot get himself going, and that's exactly what Joel Embiid is doing when he sends that tweet. He's not trying to put himself on the Heat. He's saying Bam Adebayo is not a star.
I feel like more than ever, injuries are deciding, and therefore depth is deciding playoff series in the last several years. And the Celtics deserve credit because without Robert Williams, they were able to tread water and keep their heads above water. Now he comes back, and look at this.
Without Marcus Smart,
without
Robert
Smart,
Williams,
right?
one thing to keep an eye on is Jason Tatum's still got that shoulder thing. You watched the game last night, like, he played well, they got the win, but I'm a little concerned about that shoulder moving forward.
Prop quiz time, Jacoby. We need answers on the Western Conference Finals, Game 5. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Will Luka have more or less than 34.5 points?
I love prop quiz. Is that your idea? I'm stealing that. I'm going to say less. In the wins that they have gotten, he hasn't necessarily always scored 40, 30 points. It's when he gets other people going, when those other shooters are hitting, that is when the Mavs are at their best.
Will Draymond Green have more or less than 22.5 combined points, assists, and rebounds?
Draymond Green is the second most important player in a Warriors uniform, but he doesn't fill the stat sheet at all. So I'm going to say less on this, but that doesn't mean he won't be impactful. That doesn't mean he won't lead them to a win. He just doesn't fill up the stat sheet.
He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and when the kids generations from now look at the numbers,
he averaged 8 points.
You don't understand.
You didn't see it. Yeah.
Finally, will Steph have more or less than 3.5 three-pointers?
3.5 threes? Oh, he'll have that by halftime. Oh, I'm definitely saying more on this one. I think this is a big game for Steph. This is a big game for the Warriors to win.
Wait, hold on. A big game for the Warriors to win.
Yes.
If it were LeBron with Kyrie and Kevin Love, right? Like, something that strikes me about this Warriors dynasty, this whole era, has been they're the kind of team where they feel like when they have the odds on their side, boy, they're a juggernaut. When things are a little more even, to me, they don't play with the same kind of conviction as they do at other points. I look at this Dallas team, it's Luka and some high-pitched role players, right? Why would this game be important for the Warriors?
They need this win because they want the rest. They want to watch the Heat and the Celtics beat each other up. We mentioned the injuries earlier. This is keeping them. They don't want to get back on that plane, fly to Dallas, and then have to face Luka again in Game 6 with a potential Game 7 looming over them. We saw what Luka did, but something tells me 146 teams have taken a 3-0 lead in a 7-game series. 146 of them have won the series. Something tells me that they're going to win the series. It's just a matter of when, which is why it's so important they do it tonight.
You're good, You're very good. That's a good point. I have to give it up. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.